On every video I've uploaded the past couple of days, there's been spam comments.
We want Crainer back.
And those spam comments are about Crainer's latest video. Now, in case you live under a rock, Crainer uploaded a video titled, I Need Your Help. It's got about 208,000 views in 3 days, and he started a hashtag called We Want Crainer Back. I think you get where this is going. Before I continue, I ran out of hair product. I'm sorry. I'll have to go to the store. Now, I know how to read, okay? I understand all of these comments. People claim that the world needs this to happen. And to understand what exactly, today, I'm gonna watch Crainer's video.
I need your help because exactly 6 months ago, I went on the 2/3 podcast, which is Jelly and Josh's podcast, right? And
yes,
and it did really good. Like, I mean, really good.
What does that say? 1.437.583 Visnin. Okay. I guess that's Danish for views.
I was expecting maybe that would be it. Maybe the group is gonna get back together, and so were all of you guys. I mean, look at all of these comments. Tons and tons of comments about wanting me back.
Good job, Crainer. You did good on the podcast.
Finally, Crainer tells us everything.
He's so self-aware now. Okay, yeah, those are positive comments about Crainer.
And the group being better than ever. And guess what, guys? I agree. And I say, enough is enough. Josh and Jelly, you're probably gonna be watching this video because I am going to be forcing you to watch this video.
That did work. I'm watching it right now. I feel semi-forced because I had thousands of comments underneath my video, Crainer. Some people actually think I filtered Crainer out of the comment section. That's not true.
And here's how we're gonna do it, guys. And this might seem a little bit petty, but you know what? I have had enough of the waiting. I've had enough of the crap. It is time to get the group back together. It's what we all want, Josh and Jelly. It's what I want. It's what...
Is it what you want, or was it what we all want?
It's what the people want. Here's what you need to do, guys, and I really need your help on this. I need all of you, and I mean absolutely every single one of you, to go to Josh's channel and Jelly's channel and spam the comments with hashtag We Want Crainer Back. But don't just stop at their YouTube channels. Make them really see this. Go to their Twitters, their Instagrams. I don't care what you do, as long as you make them realize that what we need is for this group to come back and be better than ever.
Yeah.
Spam it absolutely everywhere.
And that's exactly what happened. Now, I'm only 1 minute 30 in. My issue with this video is that he doesn't really give a reason for him to come back. Maybe I should watch the rest of this video. Maybe he gives a reason. But Crainer, I appreciate you and I think you're a great person, but is this really the right route to go about this thing? Like, I think it would be really fun if Crainer would come back and we'd record videos together, but you could have just texted me, bro.
Please do that for me. This is the only way we can get their attention. From the time that this video was uploaded, Jelly and Josh, you have exactly a week to give me a response.
Yeah,
is it gonna be a no and let everybody down, or are you gonna say yes and make everybody happy? It's really up to you guys at this point.
Well, it's a group decision. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's not my decision to be made. So I'm not gonna say no, but I'm also not gonna say yes. I have to talk to Josh and Crainer. All 3 of us need to speak together. We need to communicate. We need to learn how to speak. We did that on the podcast. It went well, but we hadn't spoken for over a year. We invited you another time to come back to the podcast, but you didn't want to get on. And now the podcast is on break. So now you can't even come to the podcast, and that's why I guess you have to make this video. What happened to my hair? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted.
I'm here and I'm ready. So you get exactly 1 week, nothing more than that. I'm looking at you guys, okay? Now you might be wondering, how did we get here in the first place? Fair question, actually. I did an entire 1-hour podcast that you guys can go and watch if you haven't already, where I basically sum up everything that happened and talk it out. Over on the 2/3 channel with Jelly and Josh. But basically, to sum it up really quickly, my private life was in shambles, okay? I lost my dad, I went through a divorce, and I had a big drinking problem back back then, which caused me to not really show up for recordings and just do and say a bunch of things that I regret now, and that isn't me at all.
And you have apologized for those things, and that's out of the question now. I don't care what happened. Things that happened in the past, happened in the past.
So a lot of the blame is to put on myself, like I said in the 1 hour long podcast. I
Yeah, because you're the one that left.
take blame for a lot of what happened, but that's in the past, and I am better now. I go to a psychiatrist. I got all my problems figured out. The only problem I haven't figured out yet is why you guys haven't started recording with me again, okay? Because I'm here, I'm ready, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm sober, and I think that we can make this group better than it ever was. So Jelly and Josh, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna disappoint a whole bunch of people? Or
No, I don't want to do that.
are you gonna let me in on the recordings again? Like I said, it's all in your hands, and you have exactly 1 week to give me a response.
Well,
and if all of these people spam me
okay.
your comments doesn't convince you, Jelly and Josh, I know something that might. Because if you take a look at the 2/3 channel, the one video they did with me, 1.4 million views. Quebble Cup, 900K. 200,000, 200,000, and the latest, 160K. Now, I'm not view shaming, but I think we can all clearly see a pattern here.
Okay, and I will agree with this pattern. I actually think the videos were more fun when you were around, Crainer. But the things that happened didn't make it very fun. So we, as in me and Josh, I hope I can speak for him here, we were kind of scared to start recording with you again because we didn't want you to fall back in those old patterns. It's a bit of a dilemma, really. I personally really... I want the group back too, okay? I'm just gonna say it, but I'm not just gonna say yes or no. It needs to be a group decision. That's why we're a group, and we need to communicate. There's so many other issues. Like, for example, right, Crainer, I'm going to your channel right now. You're only uploading Roblox. Like, bro, I barely play Roblox. I play Roblox like once a month. I'm not gonna become a Roblox YouTuber. I like the game, but I don't love it. You know what I mean? So realistically, you'd have to change your entire channel demographic to come back to us. That's a bit odd, isn't it? No, this is kind of a brutal thumbnail. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, you stole that thumbnail of me. What? Hey, Crainer! That's not even a joke. Look at that. 8 years ago, it's the same poopy poop. I actually remember coloring the poop brown in paint. Okay, well, we have another 40 seconds left on Crainer's video. Let's watch the rest and see what he has to say.
Do you want 1.4 million views, or do you want 160,000 views? Hey,
Well, obviously, preferably, I'd have as many views as possible. But I also want it to be a good time, and I want everything to be okay. It's difficult.
I'm not good at math, but even I can see that the right choice should be pretty clear to you guys too. So everybody watching this video, let us march forward and cause absolute havoc.
Well, that happened.
Spam their comments on YouTube. Spam them on Instagram, on Twitter. Let them know that this is what you guys want.
Yep.
And you're not going away until we all get what we all want. Let's do this, guys. 1 week to respond. Jelly and Josh, that's all you get. And I will be watching. And so will everybody that have seen this video too.
We want Crainer back. That's a good hashtag, not gonna lie. Let's have a look at some of the comments over here. I have to be honest, Crainer, you are my favorite of the three. And once you started doing videos on your own, I haven't watched as much. Kwebbelkop made himself not an option. It's time for us to pick the only option. Like, there's no way Kwebbelkop's going back. He's AI now, you know? Like, I'm not gonna start recording with AI. I'm just saying. But I really hope, Crainer, that you are in a better spot. And I hope that we can talk behind the scenes, like, preferably today. Like, if you see this video, send me a message. I hate that we have to do this on YouTube. And ultimately, this is not a decision I can make. It's a decision you have to be very sure of yourself. And Josh Slogo also has to be in on this decision. Now, I'm sure he's gonna watch this video and say something similar like me. So let's talk! Chat! Arrgh!